Hello and welcome to Whisky Sisters podcast. I am Inka
And I am Jennifer Rose.
Together we will bring you a monthly whiskey podcast where we will be discovering drams, exploring distilleries and talking to industry experts and catching up with our whiskey pals.
We will be sharing exciting whiskey adventures, sticking our noses into some whiskey news, keeping our drams on fire, of course, and cutting through any industry bullshit. So, buckle up and enjoy the ride.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Are we good to go?
Good to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It's quite funny because you sound wholesome, but then actually your red antlers almost looks like there's fire coming out of your head.
Yes, I love that.
And the red lippy.
50% wholesome, 50% devilment. I feel that's the era I'm in right now.
Anyway, welcome to our Christmas episode and season 4 finale.
Woo!
Yeah, finally wrapping up season 4.
Yes, welcome to our Christmas episode. Are you feeling Christmassy? I'm feeling unusually Christmassy. I can be a wee bit grinchy, but I feel super Christmassy this year.
Yeah, no, I'm quite good with Christmas. I usually feel festive. Normally way too early, like November. As soon as it starts to get darker and the clocks change and stuff, I'm in. Although my husband did complain about the house not being festive enough at one point, because I think I was just thinking, because the kids aren't coming over and stuff, maybe I won't bother with things. But then because he was complaining about all that, so I put lots of Christmas lights everywhere. We got a little Christmas tree, just a wee one.
That is so cute.
I made a little advent calendar for him, so every day there's a little bag that he can get treats from or whatever it is. Random shite.
Adorable. Well, I had the other kind of issue because we're not going to be like in our house on Christmas Day. So my other half was like, oh, don't bother. Why are you bothering? So when he went away for a couple of days, I put up a little mini tree myself. But the dog was very helpful. But I was so stressed out by the end of it. I was like, right, that's enough. No more decorations. Oh, God.
Oh, so where are you going to be in Christmas if you're not at home?
So I'm going to be like with like different family. We're actually doing a Vicar of Dibley Christmas. Do you know what that is?
No, what is that?
So the Vicar of Dibley is a like well-known UK TV show, and there's one episode that Dawn French, the wee Vicar of Dibley. The vicar in the episode has like all these commitments to do, so she ends up having loads of dinners. So we're going for like a full Christmas lunch, and then we're going for like an evening Christmas dinner.
Oh my God.
So we'll be total wee chubbies, like hardly be able to move. So I'm quite excited about that.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So, yeah. What are you guys doing?
Well, not much. I don't know yet, actually. We're just going to be at home, I think. It will be festive, and there will be cheese, and there will be whiskey, and cocktails, and champagne, and whatever.
Yeah. I've even got myself those like pajamas that match your dog this year.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Listeners, are you feeling festive? Do you and your pets have matching pajamas? Are you going to invite random people to your home? Are you having a Vicar of Dibley multiple meal? Are you celebrating Hanukkah or don't give a flying beep about Christmas? We want to know. Because we know it's not a holiday for everyone, right?
Today, anyway, we are sampling wintry, festive. I was thinking Christmas whiskies, but actually they are more wintry drams.
Winter.
From Douglas Laing and also from Glengoyne. And I just thought we should mention there was no bonus episode that we promised.
Well, there still could be.
Yeah, but it wasn't, let's just say, it wasn't totally our fault. Because we wanted to have.
Are you going to scapegoat Mark?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
I'm
okay.
Totally.
in the spirit of Christmas, Inka's going to throw
poor
Mark
bastards on holiday listening to this episode probably thinks. No, because he did say that after the festival and stuff, he was going to plan a holiday and he probably was going to be around when we were planning recording and all that stuff. And then when I chased him, he didn't get back to me. So I'm just assuming he's like on the beach somewhere in Bahamas or something.
Well, at some point, we'll maybe have Mark on and we'll talk Glasgow Whisky Festival and all that jazz. How about
Yeah,
that?
we could do that. We can even do like an Instagram live or something. But anyway,
Yeah.
we had loads of fun with Glasgow Distillery and stuff. But I just feel a little bit bad that we didn't do it. But I just feel like the last few weeks just escaped from me. I've been so busy.
Doesn't time warp and go super fast in the winter months?
Yeah, and especially towards the end of the year, it's just like whoosh.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it feels crazy that I feel like I only just organized the New Year's party, like it was just a month ago, and it was
Yes. And you know
scary.
how the Oswas have said that they're only going to do every 2 years now, the award ceremony for whiskey, and not
Oh,
every
did they say
year.
every 2 years? Yeah, because I know they're definitely taking a year off.
I think they're going to do it every 2 years from now on in because like time moves so quickly. And you know how we were actually speaking to Roy of
Yeah.
Aquaviti at the Glasgow Whisky Festival, and we were chatting to him about how we were like, we thought no wonder like every 2 years makes perfect logical sense. The world moves so quickly, you can hardly get caught up from one year to the next. But then the selfish whiskey bitch in me also thinks, oh, I quite like getting involved in the Oswas and like sitting getting a bit tipsy watching it. So I was kind of like a little bit torn.
But I feel like also it makes sense that they need to take a break
Yeah,
because
agreed.
there is a lot of, like, I feel like every year there's a lot of same people
Same.
winning or same whiskeys and like,
It
I
must
don't
be a
know, maybe they
bollock
just
to
need to think.
produce the whole damn thing. It must be so much work as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. Absolutely. But we'll keep our listeners updated once we know what's happening. But it will definitely be a year off at least.
Yeah,
Let's just have a quick catch up on the latest whiskey news.
do it.
Stick your nose in it.
A new search engine platform launched in Scotland with the aim to make it easier for all tourists and locals alike to see what kind of distillery tours and other drink experiences is available. So it's designed to help all Scotland's distilleries and drink producers, so including, breweries. I think I don't know if it's going to expand to gins, but there's definitely over 50 distilleries and breweries have already signed up ahead of the launch. So I would assume it will include a mix of things.
Mhm.
And this basically helps them to unlock meaningful revenue at the time when the sector truly needs it. I think it's a really good idea. I'm surprised that there's not one place like that already.
Yes, because for the newbie or for anyone really doing initial Googles, bombarded with so much information to have this one central point sounds super cool.
Exactly. And it's hard to decide, like, what do you want to do when you travel to Scotland? Like, there's loads of things you want to do. So at least then this way you can check what's available and what's in the areas that you're traveling to and so on. And I also like the fact that it is a female-owned company, basically.
Very nice.
Yeah, Victoria Miller, who's been working in the whiskey industry for 14 years, basically came up with the idea and teamed up with some techie people to make it happen.
Love it, Victoria. If you want to come on our podcast and chat more about it, do it. Reach out. If anyone is looking for some interesting whiskey-related gifts now or in the new year, Mennie Drinks announced the release of The Night of Four. It's a limited edition Christmas chapbook featuring 3 atmospheric short stories and each inspired by whiskey, and they're all set on Christmas Eve. So the writer turns whiskey tasting notes into short sensory narratives, which sound so wholesome, whimsical, and just like something to dive into in a crisp winter's evening. So rather than flavour wheels or technical language, Glen Fiction, as he calls it, brings readers into the world of whiskey through atmosphere, character, folklore and place. Priced at a very reasonable £15 sterling. Sorry, I've not even drunk that much tonight. Priced at 15 quid. Exclusively via menniedrinks.com/shop. I was having a nosy at it and I did think, that sounds like a journey into the evening, poetic introspection, deliciousness.
Yeah,
So,
and you know what? One of the stories is inspired by a conversation with Stuart Buchanan from Benriach.
yeah, so cool.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was really cool.
I wondered if Stuart knows this. Surely he does.
I'm sure. Well, you would think so. His name is mentioned in all the advertising material.
Well, it probably does then. Also, talking of whiskey-related gifts, Inka, this is a bit of a whiskey bullshit, but not quite stick your nose, but maybe a bit of whiskey stick your nose in it news as well. Our merchandise, because I think there's a lot of people going to be wanting whiskey-related gifts, and we're wanting to buy stick your nose in it underpants. We need to update our listeners.
Oh, yeah. It's just I had to remove them off the site because the price was just getting too high. With
Our
like, it
pants
would
are
be
too
fine
pricey.
if anyone would order, like if someone would order them in the US, the price would be fair. But then because all the taxes and postage, it's just like I was too embarrassed to put them on the site because I just thought the price is so ridiculous. No one's gonna buy them anyway, and everyone's just
So
gonna think we're just
I think, Inka, we need a public apology, though. We hereby apologise for anyone desperate for stick your nose in it underpants that now feels they have an unfulfilled wish because we were dangling them under
yeah, I know.
purchaser's nose. So we need to say sorry.
Yeah, we do have, caps and the other tote bags and other things, but if anyone has an idea how to make those panties,
Affordable panties.
yeah,
Well, these other
reach
merchandise
out.
things are good, but there's nobody going to have a chuckle round the Christmas tree like they were if they were pulling out their panties with stick your nose in it. That's a conversation starter. It's a conversation
I
stopper.
know, but do
And
you
it's a
really want to pay 40 quid for panties? I don't think
no,
so. And
we
I'm,
need to sort it out.
yeah, so if anyone has ideas for, for next year, let us know. But we do have Glengoyne glasses still available. And little tip, if you use my code on the sauce again 15, you can get 15% discount.
Woo!
Yeah.
So to be fair, they are practical, sexy, and a little bit Whisky Sister rock and roll. So get your Glencairns bought when you can.
I just feel like we can't do anything properly. There's always some chaos and like bullshit around whatever we try to do. I feel like we need a manager or someone to like
But the
help us
Whisky
out.
Sisters can't be all things to all men, right?
It's too
You're
difficult.
already doing everything. All I do is show up, drink, and talk. So it's too much.
So yeah, I think the news this month have been a bit meh. Like not much been happening. It's always like bottle releases and stuff, but who cares? There's been loads of award winners from various competitions. Whether these are interesting or not, I don't know. Like it's always nice to toast for good whiskies and stuff, but I know there's lots of faff around all the awards as well. But Lochranza won the Distillery of the Year in the Scottish Whisky Awards, which is very good and well
Well
deserved.
done. Yes.
Yes, I was there last year or this year and again, and it was, totally worth it.
Insert applause here.
Yeah. Indie Bottler of the Year and Blended Scots Gold Award went to Turntable Spirit, which we
Woo!
also really enjoy. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Ardnahoe won the Product Launch of the Year, which, we featured recently as well.
Again, well done, Ardnahoe, Superstar Paul.
Yeah, Rosebank was the tourism destination of the year, which
Very nice.
very beautiful distillery. Actually, what would be your distillery of the year if you would have to choose? Not like that something that you've been this year, but I mean just who would like I would maybe say obviously Lochranza, definitely, but if I would have to choose something else, I think Doravik.
Oh, very good. Yeah. I don't know, it's such a tough one. And I just want to say Glasgow because we need to, as we're also going to talk about the Icons of Whisky Award winner and Glasgow Distillery's very own Hugh McMurray, otherwise known as Shug, took home Cooper of the Year. And I just think that's like so adorable and well deserved. And I just think Glasgow Distillery are so lovely and had us along at the festival. So Glasgow for the win.
They won loads of awards actually in both awards.
Didn't
They got
they?
loads. Yeah, yeah.
And another friend of the podcast and a lovely person and human altogether, Gary Mills from Loch Lomond Group, won Brand Ambassador of the Year. Woo-hoo,
Yeah.
go Gary. And Brand New Spirits, who we love so much, won Best Sales Team and Indie Bottle of the Year. Woo, woo. Super good. Isle of Raasay Distillery, as we know, Inka knows and loves, and we love our the Raasay whiskies that were featured on the pod. That distillery won the Visitor Attraction of the Year too. So lots of familiar people and places having well-deserved wins. Do we agree?
Yeah, it's funny. We always end up talking about Raasay, but we've never really fully featured them on the podcast. So maybe that's something for next year.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Merry Christmas.
So let's talk about festive whiskies a little bit. So do you have a go-to festive whiskey, or maybe even like a top 3 recommendations for someone who's looking to buy a last-minute bottle for their Christmas table, or maybe gift someone something that tastes like Christmas in a liquid form?
Very cliched, but anything kind of sherry cask finish or port cask finish I think is super lovely. Glencadam 12-year-old portwood finish at 46%, quite affordable but kind of luxurious. Yum, yum, delish. I was also thinking of one of the drams we featured in the Easter episode, Glenmorangie Signet Reserve, 46% ABV. Not like a cheap bargain budget dram, but delicious with all those luxurious notes that's giving opulence, velvet, Christmas, tartan, warmth. Do you know what I mean, Inka?
Yeah.
The whole shebang. If you're a bit tipsy, if you can afford it, treat yourself.
Yeah. Did you say Glenmorangie?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I thought that you said Glenmorangie. It took me a while to connect the dots.
Maybe I did, but I tried to say Glenmorangie.
Yeah.
I think the name Glenmorangie, because my mum, my super cute mum that does craft all the time, like dries oranges and hangs them up and the smell and all that jazz. So that makes me think of festive things anyway, which made me think even more of that, I think.
No, that's a really good call, actually.
So I don't have a top 3, but those 2 spring to my mind.
Yes, I would also add Glenallachie 15. I know you said 12, but I feel like the 15 as well is just so Christmassy.
Yeah, it's
with
delicious.
all the gingery and coffee and dark chocolates and all that kind of stuff. My personal go-to is Tomatin Port Cask 14-year-old.
Oh,
It's a
very
bit more
nice.
like, lighter style, but it's just so good. It never disappoints.
Very nice.
But yeah, also anything with Madeira, really.
Yeah. I think you can't kind of really go wrong at the festivities with any old whiskey. So whatever's in your budget, shove it in your trolley and have yourself a wee dram.
Yeah, and if you need more tips, check on the Sauce Again blog, because I've added different price range, under 50, under 100, and over, a bit more pricier, but goodies. So
check out our blog. See, even if you don't want to check out our blog, listeners, if you're Googling stuff, she bloody comes up anyway. She's all high on the algorithms. I think, I'll do a wee bit of research for the episode because poor Inka does it all. If I Google anything we're talking about, she comes up on the Sauce Again. So well done, Inka.
Thank you.
You're a booze hound authority, and we all love you for it.
Yeah, it's funny. Justina, actually, from Brave New Spirits, was saying earlier this year there was that tequila and mezcal festival in Glasgow, and she was like, "Oh, I'll just have a Google and find a little bit more about tequila and mezcal." It's just all my stuff.
There she is. It's me.
Yeah.
On the Sauce Again. We love you.
I know. I should be happy, but I feel a bit embarrassed. I'm just like spamming the internet.
The unmissable Inka Larissa on the Sauce Again.
So
we love it. It's good.
Do you have a favorite Christmas movie that you will be sipping to?
Well, I always wrap gifts to watching It's a Wonderful Life. You know that movie, the classic one with Jimmy Stewart? which I love. But do you know what I want to talk about? Well, I love Die Hard, but I'm going to talk about Rambo First Blood, 1982. Because I think, right, I know that splits opinion. Some people say it's not a Christmas movie. It bloody well is. Because it's set at the festive season. There's scenes you can see Christmas tree and sparkle. And I think that movie is a banger. You cannot deny Sly Stallone, oiled and dangerous, the PTSD ripping out of it's your heart's going the whole movie. If you need a bit of stimulation over Christmas, I'm saying pour yourself a dram, Rambo First Blood.
I haven't watched that in ages, so maybe I'll
It's a good movie, Inka.
add it on my list.
If you're a little bit anxious, I wouldn't watch it because it might be a bit overstimulating. But if you need a wee bit of energy about you, woof, it's a great movie. What about you? Are you going something more wholesome?
I just like all the cheesy classics, like the Family Stone or the Holiday. All
I
those
don't know
kind
the
of.
Family Stone. What's that?
It's Sarah Jessica Parker, and
Oh,
it's like it's kind of those slightly romantic comedy-ish. Diane Keaton, isn't it?
oh, she's so good.
Yeah, Luke Wilson, Rachel McAdams.
I need to watch that one. You know how we were talking last Christmas episode, Inka, about the really low budget Hallmark Christmas movies?
Yeah.
I went to watch some of them this week and I thought, God, I've not watched that. Just it feels like 2 minutes ago, like last year. And I thought, that's terrible. I must have watched about 100 hours of Hallmark Christmas movies last year. And I think, was I off work? And I wasn't.
Well, I think I might have mentioned this last year as well. Like, if anyone just wants a good laugh at something totally different, it's the Finnish movie Rare Exports. And it is mainly in English. And when it's in Finnish, there's subtitles. But it's basically about that Santa Claus that eats kids and and like all the elves that try to steal the children and stuff.
I love how Finland always goes dark. It's literally in darkness so much of the time,
Yeah,
but I love that it just goes very, very heavy metal dark all the time.
We have it's kind of like a comedy as well, but like in a Finnish way. I don't think anyone else laughs about the Finnish people because inside jokes about VAT and all that. But like Santa Claus in Finnish is joulupukki, and joulu means Christmas, pukki means goat, and like the kind of the goat who is almost like the Santa Claus in this movie as well, and there's a whole story around it, but it's kind of has horns and stuff, so it's kind of goat looking evil character. So you had to have all these goats in your tree and stuff to keep the bad
sorry, on you go.
Yeah, no, just that no one would come and steal your children or stuff.
Yeah.
Or like that yeah. But it's kind of funny. It's a good movie if you can find it somewhere.
No, it does. I'm intrigued by it for sure. I can't remember if we've spoken about it because it's like we've done a few Christmas episodes now. Have we spoken about like what our favourite Christmas song is?
No, because I was actually thinking about that. I don't know if I have one. I always put when I'm doing the Christmas tree, I always put some Christmas tunes, but there's a lot of all these new pop singers doing this the old songs, so many of the same.
I see. Do you like the Pogues Fairy Tale in New York, like old ones like that?
Yeah, I quite like the old ones. Yeah, I do.
Do you like, this is maybe not considered a Christmas one by some people, but the video is all about the story of baby Jesus. Do you like Frankie Goes to Hollywood? The power of love.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that one.
Do. Yeah.
Inside info, I have the lyrics of that song on my office wall.
Oh, really?
Because I think it's beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
Power of love, one and all.
I don't know. I like to listen to the playlist, but then they start annoying me at some point because there's too many pop artists. And Michael Bublé. Ugh.
Oh, I'm not a fan of Michael Bublé.
No, it's just not at all.
Do you like
Darkness had
driving
the good
home
one
for
as well.
Christmas time? No,
Yeah.
do you like driving home for Christmas?
Yeah.
Quite like that.
I like that one as well.
That's a good one.
Anything we are chatting today, listeners, please send us messages and stuff and let us know about all your favorite Christmas songs, movies, whiskies, everything. Like, let's chat.
Do it. Or your happy Hanukkah or your winter in the hot place you live. Like, tell us all your winter season habits and favorite things. We want to know. We're nosy.
Whisky Sisters.
Let's do a naughty or nice whiskey list.
Okay.
One is Santa's nice list, which is your best dram of the year, or it doesn't have to be the best, but at least something that was memorable that you really liked. And then one goes to the naughty list, which is disappointing. It doesn't have to be completely shite, but something that disappointed you that should go on the naughty list.
So I think on my Santa nice list, see those Lady of the Glen drams?
Yeah.
Oh my God. They were absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
And I gave my little mum, who started drinking whiskey age 70, she's 73 now, I gave her a little dram and she was going, oh, what's that one? She loved it. And I just thought, there you go.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
I
So
would
I'm
agree.
like, go, Lady of the Glen. You too. You're impressed by them this year.
Yeah, and it's funny because one of my favorites from theirs was the Doravik. And I also think one of my other favorite drams of this year was that Doravik Madeira that we tried in the previous episode.
Ah, okay.
So I just say Doravik. Like definitely the one from Lady of the Glen. I really like their own Madeira cask as well. So just that's like I feel like it's a distillery that really stands out this year.
Very
Stood out
nice.
this year. Yeah.
One of my nearest and dearest was saying how they were very impressed by our lovely guest from Torrevieck Distillery. If you haven't listened to last month's episode, do it. We have a fabulous guest from Torrevieck Distillery who's full of all the science knowledge.
So what would be go on your naughty list then?
Don't know.
I know. I didn't really think of this like before. I was like, oh, something will come to mind.
I didn't have a whiskey that I thought was a stinker. Because
I know. Can I just
listen, whiskey bitch revving into gear.
Yeah, actually, this is terrible, but I actually poured it down the sink.
Ooh, spill the whiskey and spill the beans.
I know.
What was the shitty dram that you had this year?
Okay, it's a dram that I really, really wanted to like because I was super intrigued by it. So I've got this like World Whiskies Advent Calendar, which was gifted to me by by Gravity Drinks. And
Thank you, Gravity Drinks, for giving that to Inka.
Yeah, and I've only tried 2 of them so far because I can't keep up. But the first one was Paul John, the Indian one, which actually was really nice. And I was thinking we should feature them next year.
Yeah, we should.
I always just had this image in my head that I didn't like them, that it was shit, but it was actually really nice. So anyway, the second dram was Flocky Icelandic Single Malt.
Oh, I remember.
You know the one where they use the sheep dung to smoke the barley?
So what was it like?
It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It was super weird, but it was just not nice. Like I couldn't find anything nice about it. And every time I took a sip, I pulled the face. I was like, oh. And I really, really wanted to like it because I thought it's such an interesting concept and obviously from Iceland and something kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just did not work for me at all.
Okay.
Like I could not. I had quite a few sips. I left it in the glass for ages. I tried it with water, everything, and I just like, sorry, think.
Did it have like an immaturity to it? Just like a nasty blend
It
of
wasn't
flavors,
burning or anything. It was just the flavor profile was just not enjoyable. It was like kind of.
I want to try it now.
Yeah, I know. I should have saved half for you and just like rather than pour it in the sink.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just can't explain it. But I don't mind like earthiness and all those kind of things, but it was just like, if you do your own infinity bottle
Yes.
and you just put all the end bits of all the whiskeys,
Dregs.
yeah, dregs, and then it doesn't always come together instantly. You have to find the balance a bit more and stuff. It was
Yeah.
just like that. It was just like, it's just like nothing worked. It just didn't work. What was it? I don't understand. It didn't.
So flocky down the
Yeah.
drain. Do you know
Sorry.
what I'm going to say that I've taken off my naughty list and put on my nice list this year? Don't know if you remember me saying, but I went, you know how I was lucky enough to be Ozzy Osbourne's final gig back to the beginning, and that me and my brother snuck in Bell's whiskey.
Yeah.
And I was drinking that, listening to all these amazing bands, and like, no, I was buying drinks at the venue. I think I did say that at the time, but there's sometimes just not like nice Scotch whiskey. So anyway, I took some wee cheeky Bell's minis in, and they just tasted delicious. But I thought, is this the day? Is this the intense excitement? But now I have like a nice love affair with Bell's whiskey that it was definitely on my naughty list because I had bad hangovers in
Yeah.
my late teens. So it's moved from naughty to nice. Big up the Bells.
Yeah. So nothing else for the naughties then. I can't think of anything because that just
Did we
overtook
try
everything.
anything we didn't really like at the festival? I don't think we did.
No, I think we tried loads of. Oh, we had actually another really good one from like just a general is the independent bottler Fragrant
Fragrant
Drops.
Drops. Knew you were going to say that. They're so good.
I
So
know.
good. Have you seen Ray from Fragrant Drops on Instagram? She's a whole mood. She puts on this super cool background music. She eats crisps and like gives reviews of them and all that. And she wears frickin' sunglasses inside. She's a whole mood. I love her.
Yeah, I know. I feel like that's also an episode coming for next
Ray,
year.
come on the podcast. We did say to her at the festival, but Fragrant Drops, the bottles are beautiful. The drams are like nectar from the frickin' gods. And her Instagram vibes are just giving everything.
Yeah, definitely. Yay. I'm glad we
Yeah.
got loads of good ones. Loads of good ones.
Yes. Yeah.
So, any whiskey dreams for next year before we go and sample these goodies?
Yes, that I'm alive and well and have enough cognitive function to keep drinking and enjoying the drams. What about you?
I don't know. I would like to visit Glenallachie.
Oh yeah, good call.
I'm thinking. I don't know. I quite like just seeing how the year takes me and like surprise distillery visits that will then just work out. I don't know. I would maybe just try a few more foreign whiskies or outside of Scotch, because I always kind of say that I'll do that, but then I never do. So I feel like we
Yeah.
should make a point of doing a couple of episodes or something.
Sounds good.
More Italian whiskey. I need to just, step up the game. I can't just
Come
be
on.
here and not. Although,
Especially if you can see a lot of tasting note things in Italian now.
yeah, but I went to a whiskey bar here in Florence and asked for Italian whiskey, and they had run out. Like, come
So
on.
double-edged, bad stockmanship, however good that somebody's bought it.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like we need to drink some whiskey. We've been
Let's do it.
talking long enough.
Yeah, edit a lot of that out. We talk too much.
Dram on fire.
Let's start with the Glengoyne 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Bottled at 43% ABV. Matured nearly 2 decades in mainly first fill Oloroso sherry casks. I'm slightly confused because I was thinking it's all sherry, so mainly first fill Oloroso and some refill. But then I saw somewhere that there might be some bourbon as well, so I don't actually know for sure. And I only got a mini bottle, which doesn't tell me. Yeah, definitely Oloroso.
It's a nice colour, slightly caramelly, sunsetty vibes.
Yes, sure thing.
Nose is juicy, would you agree?
Yeah, so what are you getting?
Cherry cake, grated chocolate. Yes, I have grated chocolate myself in the past, and that's what I got.
Mm-hmm.
Marmalade on the nose.
Yeah, it is quite marmalade-y. One point I was getting cranberry sauce, or like that was my
Mm-hmm.
first tasting note, but then
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I get it so much now, but it's definitely marmalade-y.
Maybe some more just like good old green grapes now I'm getting back in.
Yeah, I was getting coffee icing, salted caramel, honeydew melon,
Mm.
even like porridge with honey
Nice.
and some nuts. I found it quite nutty at one point, but it feels much more fruitier or sweeter now. I was even getting some tea leaves at some point.
Oh yeah. Like proper good quality
Yeah,
tea. Rose tea
yeah,
or something, yeah.
yeah, loosely the kind of
Yeah.
strong.
Not your Scottish blend tea bag, no offense to Scottish blend.
So the texture on this, on the palate, I'm just gonna take a sip, but it's really nice.
Silky mouthfeel I've written.
Yeah, it's very thick texture,
Mm-mm.
syrupy, like a
Yep.
full-bodied syrupy texture.
Yes.
Honey, loads of fragrant pears for me.
Yes.
Cloves and nutmeg and some orange peel, I was thinking.
Mm. Very nice. I was getting all the kind of Christmas cakey type notes like brown sugar, warm and spices, maybe like juicy stewed plum. And then I was thinking figs. And whilst not savoury, I was thinking like almost a sweeter soft cheese and like a kind of plain cracker.
Mm.
I don't know if I was just getting carried away then in festive like snack mode.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I sometimes get on full snack mode.
Like,
I
Jen,
think,
is this your tasting notes or are you nibbly? Do you know what I mean?
yeah, totally. Especially talking about Christmas and all the kind of goodies
Yeah,
that you eat. I feel like now that it's been in the glass, I'm also getting dark chocolate and dates.
very nice. Medjool dates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's incredibly sippable. You could sip on quite a lot of that fairly quickly and feel the warmth from the Christmassy fire just stir within you.
Yes. Funny you said the cracker. I was thinking on the Finnish, kind of like a toast, brown
Mm-hmm.
toast.
Mm-hmm.
I found the Finnish fairly long and reasonably nutty.
Yes. I think it's a hugely easy sipper and I think most people would enjoy this. I don't think many people would not enjoy a wee glass of this.
Mm.
I think even people that prefer a peaty dram, I don't think it's like sickly sweet or overbearing in any sense, but I think it's quite luxurious and, you know,
Yeah, and it's not overly sherry. It's not like a sherry bomb,
it's not. No.
but I like the texture a lot. I feel like that's
Yeah.
kind of for festive Christmassy drams. I quite like that kind of rich and like juicy, syrupy texture, indulgent.
Yes.
So yeah, good start.
Very good start. Thank you, Glengoyne 18. Next, it's Scallywag Winter. Speyside blended malt whisky aged in rare ice wine casks, sourced from the snowy vineyards of Eastern Europe. Bottled at a not too shabby 52.4% ABV.
I think it comes in a kind of frosty looking bottle as well.
So good. And as we've said before in the pod, I love the name Scallywag, which kind of in Scotland we mean a roguish person. Yeah, wee
This
scallywag.
nose, so good.
So good indeed.
I've tried their previous, or the winter one from 2023, and I loved that. That was really nice. But this one also very enjoyable. The nose does smell like sweet wine, but it is in ice wine casks, which is I think is kind of sweeter style wine, if I remember right. But yeah, it really smells like a dessert wine. Syrupy, fruity syrupiness. Butterscotch, this gingerbread, clementines, sultanas. pear syrup, I wrote, and icing sugar. It's a sweet nose.
Mm-mm. I fully agree it's a sweet nose, but do you know, I also get something that's somewhat woody on the nose. And I've written inside of an acoustic guitar, not quite barrel wood. There's a couple of acoustic guitars in my house, and if I dust them,
Oh.
smells like that, right? Chopped nuts, melted toffee, poached pear, slightly piney, like those juicy, glassy cherries. But then again, I don't know, was I getting just like enchanted by winter vibes? But I thought the nose was so giving so much, and I could have been there for longer. But that was my initial nose.
That cherry thing is quite a good shout as well. Getting more dried fruity, like really raisiny. Yeah, I like
The
it.
nose is delicious.
So the palate was a bit different. I was getting baking spices, a lot of cinnamon, honey, pan au raisin, or whatever it's called.
Oh, pan au raisin.
Yeah, those.
Neither
The
of us are very
raisiny.
good with our French.
And dried cranberries.
Very nice. I got cake batter, which is a kind of a little bit like your baking spices. I was also getting oat and raisin cookies, so intrigued to hear your raisin. This is a bit of a bizarre tasting note, and there was nothing savoury about it. And it's not like a kind of oily dram, but I was kind of thinking, I kind of feel I'm sipping it out of an outdoorsy, rugged, weathered hand that maybe has a faint hint of having like changed a tire or something. There was something that was somewhat distantly earthy and masculine wintry.
Oh. Yeah,
Not for Inka, clearly.
Well, I'm not quite sure. There's almost like a little bit of like a dampness or something, maybe. But I find it
Not
quite
served out the hands of a rugged woodcutter, Inka? No?
No.
Just me? Only me?
I'm thinking more like just the intense kind of raisiny sultana like. I'm also getting dark chocolate and nuttiness and almond flakes on the finish.
Yeah.
I did find it initially a little bit oilier than it is now.
There's something kind of soft leathery about the mouthfeel.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could probably go with the soft leathery. Yeah.
And yeah. But then I was already on the sort of like fairy tale woodcutter theme in my mind. And I sort of thought, well, in the finish, there's something gently sweet, like melted toffees in the pocket of a woodcutter, but not as sweet as if you were eating them.
There is a bit like those, the boiled sweets, the caramel ones.
Yeah. It's different to how I anticipated from the nose to the palate, but I think it's still a really nice journey from nose to palate. And
Definitely.
I think it's a nice, long, lingering finish. I think it's so beautifully the beautiful depth of flavors without being too intense for that ABV.
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't feel like it's so high on the ABV.
No, doesn't.
I know. What is the most tipsy that you've been on the podcast? Just a quick side question.
Oh my God. Speaking to Rob Dietrich of Metallicas, I was so excited. I was guzzling blackened like there was no tomorrow. And I think I strung my words together, but I could just tell. I thought, Jay, you're quite tipsy. And so starstruck. It's ridiculous. What about you?
I was the one that came to mind. I think the artwork when I was trying to get you on the Peat side.
Were you tipsy that day?
I feel like I was, because I was really enjoying the track, and I feel like the episode was a bit rowdy. Maybe it was just the Peat. Oh, I'm going to Finland tomorrow. Obviously, by the time this episode comes out, I've already been, but I'm going there for a super quick visit in Helsinki.
To see Santa?
Yeah, I'm going to the Christmas market, which will be really nice. Although it's going to be raining one of the days, which is really annoying.
Well, that's
There's no
rude.
snow. I
What?
know.
Talk
I
us
will see.
through, give us a quick rundown of a Finnish Christmas market. Walk us through what's happening there.
Well, it's kind of like all the same, like the German and other Christmas markets.
Okay.
But main thing I'm expecting is mulled wine, but we don't actually call it mulled wine. It's called glöggi, and it's made from berry. What are you laughing?
I'm just like, oh my God, Inka's going to give it a really funky name and then say it's to ward off, flesh-eating winter spirits.
It's made from like a cordial or like a berries and like
Okay.
that kind of juice or cordial and stuff. But we don't put wine in it usually, and you can have it non-alcoholic or obviously most people will put a shot of vodka. I'm sure they might do rum as well
Okay.
these days, but like vodka is the
Okay.
main one. And
Uh-huh.
then you put raisins
What's it
in
called?
it.
Glöggi.
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 Yeah, you put raisins and almond flakes in it as well.
Oh,
So you
that
drink
sounds
it and then you
nice.
eat the boozy, juicy.
And what snacks do you get there? Because I like a drink and a snack at a Christmas market.
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't been in one for a while, but
Do
I
you
would
get
think
like
they have
sausage at the sauna kind of thing?
yeah, definitely like sausages with, you could have onions or sauerkraut or something. I'm sure there is, at least some of the markets usually have like porridge with cinnamon, or like a rice porridge with cinnamon and
Oh,
sugar, which I'd
cool.
always do at Christmas morning. Then we got these things called lörtsu, which is like a flat, like a kind of, I don't know, it's like a kind of oily pastry thing that is filled with either like mincemeat and rice, or you can
Oh.
have the sweet ones, which is apple usually.
Oh, actual mincemeat and
Yeah.
actual
Yeah,
savory
yeah,
rice.
yeah, yeah.
Not
Actual
like
mincemeat,
just
not like
okay.
in the UK. Yeah, that's why I always find it really confusing when you say mince in the
Yeah, so for our
pie.
international listeners, if you say mince pie, it actually means this kind of weird sweet mixture of kind of like sweet suet and spices and stuff, and it's kind of sweet. But we also say mincemeat to mean actual like beef, like minced beef and stuff.
Yeah,
So it's a bit hazardous when you
it
think
is a
about
bit
it.
confusing. But yeah,
Yeah.
so there might be also like waffles or pancakes and things like that. So, but yeah, it'll be exciting because it's been a long time since I've been. Then I'm gonna take my granny for lunch and my auntie for a fancy lunch. I'm gonna go to a rock bar called Riff, where all the heavy metal people go.
Post stories on Whisky Sisters.
Yeah. Oh, I need to bring some stickers and put them up there.
Yeah, do it.
But yeah, so it'll be nice. And I was kind of hoping that it wasn't raining and it would be more snowy, but it's not. But it will still be nice.
Yeah.
But I will share some
Cheers some stuff.
materials. And I really actually wanted to go to the Kuro sauna bar. Kuro Distillery has a sauna bar
Yeah.
in Helsinki, but it's not open on the day that I wanted to go, and then I can't make it work otherwise. But it's a really cool concept. So you just go in sauna and then you can have drinks, and you're just in your bathrobe and having drinks with your mates.
Love it.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's go to
We've got carried away
yeah,
there.
totally got carried away.
Oh,
I know.
Big Pete, sorry, you're still here.
Big Peat, winter 2025. Isla single malts from Ardbeg, Bowmore, Gulila, Port Ellen. Added some Madeira wine cask finish in there, and it's a peaty goodness. Bottled at 53.6% ABV.
Do you know, can I just say in my defense of my tasting notes for the Scallywag, I think while I was tasting that, I was also looking at my sample for Big Pete, and I think that's maybe where the big woodcutter hands came from because of the image on the bottle.
Yeah, maybe.
The big manly hands, who knows? So what about the nose for Big Pete? What did you get?
Oh my God, I love it. I just got I haven't done too many notes on the palate because I got carried away with the nose, and I was
I want to hear.
messaging my friend saying, how do you say this and what is the word in Finnish I'm looking for? Basically, it's so nice. It's like a sweet, salty gammon glazed with honey. There was some peaches at one point. Then I'm thinking the resin that is in the sauna, sometimes comes from the wood, and it's like sticky, and you
Sauna
get
sweat.
it's resin from the wood. It's like a kind of red kind of sticky stuff that comes from the wood because it's hot and the stuff
Wow.
just starts and it makes little bubbles and then you touch it as little soft kind of sticky stuff. Like it's just giving me all sorts of sauna feels.
So nice.
And some sort of black peppercorn, but I'm not sure it's exactly black peppercorn, but like some sort of smoky.
No,
pepper.
you're right. It is black peppercorn. I didn't get that, but I'm getting it now. That's such a good shout.
What about
Oh,
you?
yeah,
What's on the nose for
definitely.
you?
So completely on board with your black peppercorn. At first on nosing, I got quite a lot of the fruity notes, kind of like a fruity punch that you would get at Christmas. Then I was maybe thinking like a fresh honeydew melon. And then I was thinking pineapple, but that kind of tied into what I got on the palate. But the black peppercorn paired with the fruity notes I got, now for me, it like speaks exactly of the nose, whereas I couldn't quite get what else there was. I thought it's not just fruity stuff, but that was all that kind of came to me.
Nice texture, not as like thick and syrupy as the Glengoyne, obviously, but I feel like it's quite mouth coating, salty. I don't know, maple syrupy.
I've put a creme fraiche mouth coating, as if there's something creamy but not too sweet, but not savoury.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I love creme fraiche, honestly. I could just eat it
So good.
Don't know, there's something, definitely fruitiness. Apples.
The palate for me is charred fruits, baked ham, like sweet baked ham, maybe done in Coca-Cola or however it is they do that. Charred pineapple, like done on the barbecue and like all juicy in with the ham juice. I got that creme fraiche kind of taste, kind of mouthfeel. Delicious.
Yeah, I feel like it's very similar on the palate than it is on the nose. I like it, even if I'm not really describing it very well. But I was just so taken by the nose. And I feel like it transports into the palate. On the finish, it was quite ashy and earthy as well.
Yeah.
Like a bonfire or like a fireplace ashy kind of.
Yeah. I had it kind of on the finish, fresh tobacco, that if it was in the bottom of your handbag. If you ever have a box of lady cigars and one gets burst and you have tobacco flakes in your handbag like that. I'm sure most of our listeners can relate.
Yeah. It's not overly Madeira-esque, but it's still really nice. Like I'm really enjoying it. It's quite peaty. It's quite
but beautiful smoky ham and fruit peaty.
But that's the thing. I love that combination of heavily peated with sweeter elements. It's just so nice.
Totally. With maybe a hint of bacon frazzle crisps.
Oh yeah.
On the finish.
My God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Now I want crisps as well. Those ones actually.
Me too. I think it's
not
really
necessarily like overly Christmassy drams, actually.
No. Like at first I thought, oh, maybe I'm getting the wrong taste, like nosing notes here, because I'm not getting Christmassy, but I'd got the fruity into the meaty fruity. What?
Fruit into meaty fruit. Do you have a favourite?
Yes. I think for me it was close, the Glengoyne 18 and the Scallywag, but Scallywag, if I had to pick, pips it all to the post, it was divine. What about you?
Did you say Scallywag would be if you had to pick? Actually, let me just quickly, because I would say mine is the Big Peat, for sure.
Very nice.
Scallywag is 60 quid, maybe less.
Bargain.
Yeah, obviously Glengoyne is 18 years old, but that's like about 125.
I think that Scallywag is so good. And I know £68 is still like a substantial amount of money, but if you've got a whiskey budget, I would think that is such a good dram for this season. What about you, Inka?
It's a different cask. Like that ice wine cask is really interesting. And it is kind of nice frosty bottle. But yes, my favorite would be the Big Peat. That was so good. Yeah, the nose was really, really nice. And the palette as well. But it's great. Nice. Fireside dram.
Lovely, lovely winter whiskies. I feel very spoiled. I feel held in the cozy hearth. I feel we've had a nice, wholesome episode with a nice Whisky Sisters edge of Finnish folklore and random unchristmassy film references to make it enough us.
Whisky Sisters!
Brace yourself, I've got a surprise feature, especially for Christmas. It is called Sip or Skip.
Okay.
Christmas edition, okay? So you're going to get 2 Christmas-themed options involved with whiskey. And then you have to choose which one you would sip, the one you approve of, or skip, throw in the whiskey trash.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Inka. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum. It's not a quiz, but I just want to build the energy. Inka, Larissa, sip or skip? Hot toddy or whiskey eggnog?
Hot toddy.
Hot toddy for the sip.
Sip. Oh, sorry. So I say sip. Yeah.
Well, I don't
No,
know.
I've never had an eggnog, and that sounds gross. So,
Peat, which one would you sip and which one would you skip? Peaty dram by the fireplace or sherry bomb after Christmas dinner?
peaty dram by the fireplace. Sipping that. Yeah.
We could have seen that one coming, listeners.
Yeah.
Christmas cake notes or candy cane sweetness?
Christmas cake sipper.
Dramming with family or sneaking a solo Christmas Eve pour?
Dramming with family would be fun, but no one drinks in my family. No one drinks whiskey. People drink, but don't drink whiskey. So I probably have to do the solo.
Yeah. Okay. Sip or skip for whiskey in the Christmas pudding or a Christmas morning dram?
Whiskey in the Christmas pudding.
Yeah.
I feel like
Christmas would be interesting if you start dramming in the morning.
On my own.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Advent calendar with samples or pairing whiskey with Christmas dinner?
Pairing whiskey with Christmas dinner would be nice. But I have advent calendar with samples, but I just can't keep it up. So it's kind of I find it stressful. It's actually more stressful than fun.
Can't eat. Yeah, I've got to be healthy. I've got to do my work and I've got to taste my advent whiskey.
I know, it's day 8 and I only had 2.
Well, I've got a chocolate advent calendar and I'm doing really well and I've had all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it, listeners, for Inka's sip or skip. Let us know what your answers would be.
Spit it out.
Welcome, listeners. Oh, sorry, were you going to say something there?
No?
Oh, okay. From Hunter Lang, we have special guest Paul Main. So, oh no, I'll start that again. I felt the need to say that like a game show host.
Yes, indeed.
We love
Hunter Lang is a Glasgow-based blender, and I think there might be a little bit of delay when I speak and when you hear toast in the. How do you say it? I was going to say toast in the whiskey, but that doesn't make any sense. Just talking rubbish. Emerged from prematurely.
Mardo. Bloody dress again.
How about the palate?
Very yummy nose. So, 2 seconds, then. Fuck's sake, Marto. Don't bark at that other dog I'm bringing you in.
And it's funny. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say. I'm just confused by the. Sorry, I'm trying to find the bottle.
What a juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nero just came in. Sorry. Just gonna close the door. There's
All
dogs
about the
everywhere
dog.
today.
Dogs
Yeah.
everywhere. All about the dogs.
So a new search engine platform.
Company Mennie Drinks. Imprint Mennie Drinks. What does that mean?
Mennie is his surname. the guys don't.
Okay. I'll take another run up at that, which is a hand-numbered limited edition chapbook, sorry.
Be fine.
Oh, I forgot that I'd done this quiz thing.
Oh, why don't we?
You've been listening to the Whisky Sisters podcast.
We will be returning in February. We're taking January off.
Woohoo!
And kind of think about how to make the podcast better and more entertaining for you guys. So always feel free to give us some intel what you think we should do differently or what we can do better.
Yes, indeed. We are all open to feedback. And meanwhile, we would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, happy non-religious celebrations, happy winter, whether it's warm or cold. We love you all, listeners. Peace and love to one and all. Just like Frankie Goes to Hollywood says, the power of love, a source from above, feeding my soul. Oh, so good.
I know, it's so good. I almost started singing there, but then I just realized that I can't do it.
Well, I can't sing either, and it doesn't stop me. And we're sorry again about the underpants. Thank you for any of you that have already bought the Glengoynes and are waiting for your merch to be dispatched. Thank you all so much. And if you want to give us a review, please do, if it's good.
While you wait for our first episode of 2026, you can listen back to all the 87 episodes we've made over the years. You can also follow us on Instagram at whiskysisters.podcast, X at Whisky Sisters, and Facebook at Whisky Sisters Podcast. And also in January, I just forgot to mention that I will be doing some Instagram lives through On the Sauce again, and hopefully get Jen involved as well through Whisky Sisters on some of them. And we'll chat with some fun whiskey people and sample more whiskies. And, everyone's bored. And if you don't want to drink in January, we'll do it for you.
Oh, yeah, baby. You've got to bring up the start of the year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to one and all. Inka, Bliana Nathu, Bonana Novo. That's the only 3 languages I can say it in, but if I could say it in more, I would.
Hyvää joulua in Finnish.
Italian.
Buon Natale.
There we go.
See you in February.
That's plenty for 2025. Inka, up the road.